This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're subscribed to the channel, double check your notifications are on. These criminals are doing everything in their power to suppress the channel so more people don't become aware of all the fraud and corruption in the market. And please share these videos with your local politicians, your state politicians, and your federal politicians. They have to know that we are aware of all the fraud and corruption, and we are sick and tired of it. Okay? That's really the bottom line. Anyway, the fraud and corruption in the AMC play doesn't stop. It is highly manipulated, and these bad actors don't even care that we know. They don't even care that the SEC knows, or the DOJ knows, or the FBI knows, because they know nobody will hold them accountable. The only way these guys are going to be held accountable is if we get them in front of a civil judge, we get them in front of a civil jury, and we get our hands on the trading history of these stocks. And I believe that's going to expose so much fraud and corruption in the market that it's going to embarrass and shame the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI into doing their job. Okay? But here's the thing. AMC finished at $3.40. We know it's from pure manipulation. And then the day after that, it closes at $3.40 again. What is the likelihood of this? Highly unlikely without pure manipulation. They set the algos to send the buy orders into the dog pool, to start spoofing, and to do whatever it is to keep AMC at $3.40. Anybody looking at this price action has to see the fraud, the corruption, the manipulation. But because the ones being stolen from are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, nobody sees anything that requires an investigation. If Apple or Meta or Amazon closed at the exact same price for 2 days in a row, it would spur an investigation. But somehow, this is the second time AMC has done it. This is the second time AMC has done it. So this is overwhelming evidence, in my opinion, of the fraud and corruption in the play. Yet, our regulatory agencies, our law enforcement agencies are practicing willful blindness to this obvious fraud and corruption. These criminals, they set the algos, and then the algos manipulate the movement of the stocks in order to get the price that they want. And they do this every single day. They're finding naked shorts of AMC to short into the market and manipulate the price. Yet we all know that the shares do not exist. The shares do not exist. Yet somehow every day they find shares that don't exist. These shares appear out of thin air like a magic trick. Yet the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI don't see anything that requires that investigation. More than likely, because I put out this video, they will make AMC close at $3.39 or $3.41 today. But the algos are manipulating the price of AMC. The naked shorting is manipulating the price of AMC. The dog pool abuse is manipulating the price of AMC. The spoofing is manipulating the price of AMC. And everybody knows, but they don't seem to care, because a majority of the victims of these crimes are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. How do you think AMC closed at $3.40 for 2 days in a row? Do you think it's coincidence, or do you think it's manipulation by the criminals? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.